been huge changes to the print industry, and I'm sure there are many, many more around the corner. I'd also like to introduce you to Rachel. Rachel is Just General's Marketing Services Manager, who has been helping clients keep their print under control for the past 7 years. Rachel will also be joining me at the end for any questions you may have or outside of us now. Just Digital are a print and marketing services company based in Cambridge. We supply a wide range of services from design and artwork right through to the fulfillment and storage solutions. At the heart of our portfolio lies our development of bespoke online marketing portals, often termed as web to print. And they have been the catalyst that allowed us to develop a coherent plan delivering brand consistency, quality and affordability to many different clients. We're so glad to be here today to be part of the Children's Activity Association. I recognise many of the businesses who are here today, some of which my son and I have spent many pleasurable hours with under their expert supervision. His first board roles with tumble tops a long time ago. His first full-on rock star solos on tambourine and drum with rhythm time. And his very first sporting injury, I'm sad to say, was picked up at rugby ice. It was only a small graze though. So, we'd like to take this opportunity to share our insight into the subject, and we hope that this talk will give you some fresh ideas to take away with you, which in turn will hopefully empower you to get the services you deserve in the future. So this brings me on to the title of our talk, Keeping Your Print on Brand while Saving Time and Money. It's a very simple statement, keeping your print on brand. It actually sounds like it's actually going to cost you. So the second part, saving time and money, perhaps seems a little bit unrealistic. But hopefully not, this is going to be a very short talk. You have already heard from David Grace in his talk about you are your brand and how to stand out from the crowd. But what exactly is brand control? Brand control goes beyond just the conceptual design stage of your corporate identity. It extends much further than that, especially when you're trying to run a multi-outlet business or franchise. We define brand control as the act of ensuring that throughout each of your assets, your brand is represented in the same way. And this could mean checking that your logo is the correct size and colour and in the right position. It could be making sure that you have used the correct fonts throughout, or ensuring that the print quality is to the same high standard. And of course, that items are printed on the correct stock every time. It allows your clients to see your business in the same way, and that these standards are carried forward throughout a variety of media, from business cards to banner stands. So, why is brand control so important? Well, many would agree that compliance and consistency are the key to ensuring your brand is well received, and this goes right from the concept through to the finished piece of marketing literature. It allows people to easily recognise your brand and consider you a respected business. Branding creates a familiar connection between your customer and your business. If your brand is well maintained and controlled, your customer will continually recognise you as a creditable business and build an innate trust which only would agree incredibly important. How is this relevant to print? Seth Godin defines a brand as a set of expectations, memories, stories and relationships that, in combination, drives a decision to choose a particular company, product or service. And since your branding and printed materials are often the first thing that a potential new customer would see, it's really important to make a good first impression. If you have many people that need to promote your brand, which is often the case in children's activity providers and franchises, your brand can get diluted in many ways, especially when everyone has different ideas about the design and how things should look. Some users may have a lack of understanding or lack the skills in design and branding, or just don't have the time to understand the brand fully. This can result in some serious problems. Individuals creating art will use poor quality images, wrong positioned and sized logos, and incorrect colours. These items are then printed on their own office or desktop printers to save money, and this often results in poor print quality, wrong paper stock being used, and incorrect colour reproduction. You have all spent time and money on your brand, and it's imperative that you protect that investment going forward. Okay, so just how can you keep control of your brand, save time, and really importantly, provide a supportive marketing service to your activity providers and franchisees? The answer is through the use of an online marketing portal. For those of you who are not so familiar with marketing portals, or web to printers as sometimes referred to, it involves creating a bespoke online website that businesses like yourselves can use to store all of their marketing assets. These marketing assets are available as either static products, i.e. uneditable, or they use pre-formed templates for each different product. These templates have all the key branding structures locked down that allow the user to edit selected personal, event or custom details, giving instant access to a large range of editable resources, enabling them to create bespoke printed items for their individual marketing needs. This slide shows a simple event world banner product with editable date and time text. We have other banners where images can also be changed to reflect the nature of the event. So, these templates, artwork, and in previous projects all adhere to the correct colours, font usage, the correct colour high resolution logos, high quality images, yet again can be made available from an image library on the site, correct colour and print profiles, the correct address and contact details, size, bleed and print setup. And very importantly, the tone of voice used throughout the documents is correct. But how can the marketing portal help you save time and money? Well, perhaps this scenario sounds familiar to you. I had an interesting conversation not so long ago with a prospective client. She was a marketing manager who wanted to see our large format capabilities. The conversation started very well. She liked what she saw. Oh yes, she said, we use a website for ordering our printed items. Wow, excellent. I thought they already understand the benefits of having a marketing portal. Oh, it's been really, really useful, she said. Oh yes. And we also have a site for ordering promotional items, and that's very good too. Actually, come to think of it, we used two different sites. One of them did supply the mugs we wanted, or the umbrellas. Not so good. She went on to say, we also have a company that supplies our event materials. We call them up and get prices back very quickly. And our stationery items, well, they get produced by local printers we've used for years and years. Most of our branches across the UK tend to use their local printer for their stationery materials, and it seems to work quite well. Now, I know this example is not the case for everyone, but I think we can all relate to one of those points. We do all use several different suppliers. After all, different suppliers all have their areas of expertise, and it makes sense that someone who is great at printing brochures may not necessarily be the best business to produce colour-changing mugs. But why do they need to be on different sites? Why do they have to be ordered separately? And why do you have to pay for lots of separate deliveries? And why do they all have to be invoiced separately? And then you start to hope that they all arrive at the same time when you need them. So ordering from various sites, organising quotes and prices, dealing with multiple organisations, and probably project managing different suppliers and deliveries on a single project creates more direct work for you, pulling you away from running your business. So, by managing the needs of your franchisees through a single online portal, you can eliminate many of these problems. So, you need a system which can work for you by creating a service. We're a dedicated member of staff managing the print processes. The current average wage for one of those is about £23,000. By developing products that can be editable and allow art to be created by users at the most convenient time for them, it removes the need for expensive design costs. This also then removes the need for multiple copies of expensive software. Currently the Adobe suite costs around £450 per license. By printing materials on demand
You only print what you need when you need it, reducing overall print runs and wastage. You can have all items ordered together in one delivery. By printing more targeted, personalised materials, you can get better results. So, let's do a quick example here. A basic postcard advertising a new service. 3,000, full colour, non-personalised, from a general mailing list. The total cost is £975. The typical response rate on a product like that is about 2%. So you get 50 leads back. It's not bad. So the cost per lead is £19.50 each. However, if you go for the same 3,000 full colour, but with 5 fields of personalised information, same general mailing list, the total cost goes up a bit to £1,147. But the typical response rate is 6%. That's 150 leads, that's 3 times the amount. So the cost per lead comes down to £7.64 each. Some other facts. A massive 79% of people will act on direct mail if they feel it is personal to them. Relevant and personalised communications across multiple channels can deliver a huge 20 to 30% increase in ROI. And according to research from Hewlett-Packard, mail printed in full colour and is more fully personalised can achieve an impressive 9.5% response rate. I've mentioned several times about how much time is spent searching for files or creating new assets. It's estimated that on average, a marketer or creative will spend up to an hour a day searching for files. This is the valuable time that can be spent on more important business activities that will actually make you money. If, for example, there were 5 people in the marketing and creative team, and they each spend an hour a day at work searching for files, that equates to 1,175 hours a year. If the average salary was only 23,000, that totals a huge £12,963 a year wasted on just searching for files alone. From the above example, you can start to see how much money you could be wasting each year because of poor asset management. Implementing a marketing portal could reduce this figure significantly. And in fact, most businesses will see a net profit from web to print within the first year of implementation. This slide here shows the illustration between the different workflows. So on the left, you've got the orders via head office, and on the one on the right, orders made directly from the franchise. Now this process can vary, but the chart shows the various steps from the need to delivery. There are 12 steps. That's a lot. That's 12 chances of errors creeping in. 12 chances of somebody giving somebody the wrong information. And from need to delivery, that's a roughly average 9 days for both systems. Now if you have a little look at the marketing portal route, this slide shows the same process but using a marketing portal workflow. As you can see, the difference is considerable. The difference soon becomes even more magnified as soon as you have further multiple products requested from different franchises. And it's a much quicker process as well. It's only 3 days. So, actually, can I just have a quick show of hands about who relates to which ones of those workflows? So the first one, which is the going through everything goes through head office and everything is designed, goes through, can you put your hand up if you use that? Okay. And what about if you let your franchises produce their own materials? Do you use that? Anybody use that one? Ish. Yeah. And is anybody using a marketing portal already? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, the next slide shows one of the reasons why we don't like the franchise printing their own stuff, basically. On the left, you've got franchisor 1. He's using a local printer and a design agency. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. You're getting a business card there on the left. There's a few small errors with it that I can see. In the central one there, we've got somebody who's obviously going to save a bit more costs because they're using a designer friend and they're using an online printer. Yet again, it's a slightly different result. They've all got the brand information, but somewhere along that communication, something is getting lost. And then, Joe Blob on the right there, he's using his desktop printer and home design software, cheapest chips. That's great, but it's not really looking on brand at all. So every single time use a different route, you've got a much higher chance of diluting your brand, which is really, really important, obviously. So this is what we think is the right way of doing it. Everything going into an online central ordering portal. So it doesn't matter who's ordering, whether it's head office or a different franchise or activity provider, where they all have the same assets and they're all going to have the same result. They can still edit it, they can still put the details in, the names and all the rest of it, but everything is under a standard template. So, this is a service that is built for franchises and activity providers. The site is available online 24/7. One point of contact, one email, one telephone number for everything. Individual franchises do not need to spend time communicating with designers or suppliers. They don't need to know how to use InDesign, Photoshop or Illustrator, or for that matter, even own a copy of them. Franchises are not required to have a knowledge of print or file creation. New franchises have the correct branded resources to hand from day one, can find and work on these online templates with ease. Franchises do not have to write copy, which helps to ensure that the tone of any materials produced is correct. So, you may be thinking, this all sounds like a lot of work, and to be honest, I'm already far too busy. Hold on a second. You're far too busy. That's exactly why you should be doing this. So, how long would it take to get all this organised, and how painful is it going to be for you? Well, it can all be put in place behind the scenes. Whilst everything else carries on as normal, a good provider will look at your needs and come up with a product and service-driven proposal that works for you, which will include a timeline based on your needs. When the site does go live, any questions and support will be handled directly by the portal provider. But as most people already use e-commerce in their daily lives, there are often very few problems. Perhaps things aren't too bad for you at the moment, and you don't think this is something you need to look at yet. As your company grows, so does demand. Demand on you and your time. So get the system right as early as you can, from the start if possible, and you can start to make savings immediately, and delay expensive recruitment and staff costs. According to a report by the Content Marketing Institute, a massive 70% of marketeers are creating more content this year than they did a year ago. So, don't you need to be a big company for this type of service to be of any use to you? We all start off small, and growth is easier to handle when the correct systems are in place. A good marketing portal enables growth without the requirement for further expansion in expensive areas. For example, adding marketing material support to a new franchise can take place at little or no cost, allowing the new manager instant access and support from the day they start. In smaller businesses, you can't afford the luxury of a marketing manager, so marketing duties are often taken on top of other important roles. By utilising a marketing portal, these extra time-consuming duties can be taken care of, freeing up more time for the other tasks. In some cases, it also reduces the need for an internal member of staff altogether, or at least until the business has grown big enough to afford it. So, what companies are already on the right path? We are currently servicing many multi-outlet companies, including one of the CAA founding members, Baby Century. Baby Century have been working with us for the last few years and cannot express enough how our marketing portal has helped them. Since setting up the portal, Baby Century have reaped the benefits of their system and have already saved themselves a considerable amount of time and money. It has meant that they have not needed to employ a marketing manager, saving a huge amount in staff wages. They have often been able to choose a more expensive targeted marketing campaign option, as they are receiving savings elsewhere. Due to the nature of Baby Century's business, they do need targeted, short-run, promotional printed materials that contain local contact details and information. So, we developed with them a responsive system that allows their franchisees to generate their own artwork at a time that suits them. A massive 45% of all their orders are created outside normal working hours. This is to control their own printing requirements, but gives Baby Century peace of mind that their print is on brand and the quality is preserved. Baby Century's online portal provides a range of materials for their franchises, such as traditional leaflets and flyers, to stationery, event materials, outdoor promotional items, and incentive materials. Within these categories, Baby Century provide their franchisees with different materials for different targeted audiences. From small flyers that can be handed out or left at a suitable place, whether it's high footfall, through to more in-depth literature printed on a thicker stock for a more targeted campaign. Over the years we have worked with Baby Century, their online portal has been able to adapt to the changing marketing needs of the company as they have grown and expanded their offering, which has included adding new brands such as toddler sets, baby foundations and mini professors, and probably an extra one coming on next year as well. We also service their overseas and international franchises. By providing an artwork generation service, users abroad can simply download on-brand and pre-designed PDFs for print in their own countries. This service is also utilised for services that do not require print at all, so magazine and newspaper adverts, for example, and this ensures the user has a range of predefined artworks at their fingertips, especially useful as the deadlines for adverts can be very tight. So, how has this helped Baby Century? Without an online system, Baby Century head office would have needed a dedicated member of staff to simply process all the requests for franchises. Instead, they produce all their design from Just Digital and a freelance designer as and when required. Franchisees are provided with quick quality marketing support and can have control and independence over their own marketing within a branded framework, allowing them the time to concentrate on the things they do best. So, the rather surprising truth is that we actually both want the same thing. A service designed to save time and money for all involved in the process, where the cost savings are clear to both client and supplier. And this in turn leads to a sustainable, long-term relationship and an economical workflow that can continue to improve over time and benefit everyone involved. So, a unique marketing portal that works for you, keeping your print on brand while saving time and money. So, thank you very much for your time today. I hope you found it interesting. We're moving time. We're right further.
We're tight on time. We've got time for one question.
Okay. Okay. If anybody's got a question, we can quickly answer. If not, we've got the stand outside. So you can always just wander over and grab some.
We've got some little sheets as well.